The person who tried to ruin your reputation is being exposed in public. Something that was hidden for a while is no longer staying in the dark. The person who spoke against you or tried to shape how others see you is now facing a shift they did not expect. What they thought would remain unnoticed is beginning to surface in a way that others can clearly see. At the time, at the time, they believed they had control over the narrative. They felt confident that what they said would be accepted without question. And they relied on the idea that you would not be able to defend yourself in those same spaces. That sense of control gave them the confidence to continue. What they did not consider is that false narrative do not remain stable over time. When something is not built on truth, it begins to show cracks. Small inconsistencies appear, and people start to notice that certain things do not fully align with what they were told. Those inconsistencies have now reached a point where they can no longer be ignored. Others are beginning to question what they heard, and in doing so, they are seeing more than what was originally presented to them. The same story that was used against you is now being examined more closely. This shift is not happening because of anything loud or forceful from your side. It is happening because truth has a way of revealing itself without needing to be pushed. The more time passes, the more difficult it becomes to maintain something that was never fully accurate. You may start to notice changes in how people interact with you. There may be a difference in tone, in openness, or in the way they approach you. These changes reflect a growing awareness that what they believed before may not have been correct. At the same time, the person who created that narrative is beginning to feel the impact of this shift. The same attention they once used to influence others is now turning back towards them. Towards them. Questions are being raised, and their position is no longer as secured as it once was. The most this moment is not just about exposure, it is about correction. What was misinterpreted is being brought back into alignment, and that process does not require you to force anything into place. It is unfolding through observation and realization from those around you. You do not need to respond to everything that comes up. Not every situation requires your voice, especially when things are becoming clear on their own. Sometimes allowing the truth to stand without interruption is more powerful than trying to defend it. What is happening now is the result of something that could not remain hidden forever. The situation is shifting, and what was once used against you is no longer holding the same position. Is no longer holding the same position it did before.